For a fifth consecutive day, more than 500 fire personnel have been working tirelessly to bring some containment to the Greer Fire in eastern Arizona. Saturday brought the return of high winds to the fire line, leading to an increase in size of more than 18,000 acres. 12 News journalist Sean Rice just spoke with officials. And Sean, we're just curious, how are they describing today's firefight? What are they saying?
Yeah, Jay, good evening to you. We've had the opportunity to ask questions of fire officials at nearly a dozen of these briefings, as this is the fifth consecutive day we've covered this fire. And I've got to say, their remarks tonight were some of the most positive in terms of the work fighters were able to make on the front lines. They tell us the lines they're creating to keep the fire growing into itself are holding. Now, the fire did grow some 3,000 acres today, and it does remain 0% contained. And although they have made significant progress, as you see the glow of some flames here on Saturday night, that does not mean that residents here in Eager and Springerville, the towns just to the north of the fire, are out of the woods just yet, as these residents do keep a watchful eye on these mountains south of their towns.
The winds did test some of the lines, but all the lines are holding.
A day of significant progress for hundreds of firefighters battling the Greer Fire in the mountains south of Eager and Springerville.
It's been weather, wind driven. It's pushing through dry, drought-stricken fuel. It's pushing through canyons and areas where really the topography is fueling that fire.
We were getting sustained winds, 30, 40.
Saturday, Governor Katie Hobbs toured the fire's point of origin north of Greer. She learned that 4 homes and 2 outbuildings have been destroyed.
This community and area has been hard hit by Wallow most recently, and it does increase the resiliency and how they work together to support each other.
Eager residents Carl and Beverly Smith chose to leave their home just outside the evacuation zone.
Decided not to sleep in the house because we were afraid, who knows, embers could come and set the property on fire when we're sleeping.
That feeling of worry felt by people inside the evacuation zone too, who have decided to stick it out, remaining in their homes.
I feel pretty confident that my house is safe.
Longtime Eager homeowner Jerry Porter.
We're just praying that those hold, and I'm keeping a close eye on the smoke back there.
Hopes the fire lines continue to hold, with another round of red flag wind conditions expected Sunday. Fire officials preaching patience for those affected. And the reason they continue to preach patience is the last thing fire officials tell us they want to do is let people back into their homes inside the evacuation zone and then have to re-evacuate people. That is something they've had to do before in previous fires. They told us they want to prevent that this time around. Those overnight work for firefighters will continue on the southeast part of this blaze, right around Highway 261. The last thing they want is for this fire to loop around back to the south side of Eager and Springerville, these 2 towns that are threatened. One thing I can tell you that is not lacking is the commitment from over 500 fire personnel from all walks of our state to keeping these residents in these 2 beautiful towns safe and keeping their homes standing. We're live tonight in Springerville. Sean Rice, 12 News.
All right, Sean, thank you so much.